The playoffs are set, and it's going to be good. Hi, everyone. Scott Hanson here with your weekly recap for Week 18. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Foxborough? The Patriots at home to take on the Miami Dolphins. And it's Jordan Love. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Dolphins will be a part of this year's playoffs. They get the victory here in the regular season finale. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they host the New York Jets. And it's the Jets defense that comes up with the big play here. This, one of their 3 interceptions in the game. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings taking on the Packers. And it's Cam Ward. Hey, this NFL thing is not so difficult, apparently. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Packers win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hanson saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.
We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to one of the most storied postseason venues in the league. Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sold out once again. Tonight, we wrap up a great Sunday here in Super Wild Card Weekend, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last, and off we go here in the wild card round. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart. But make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steelers.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tutin. A good effort to spin free from that first wave, but they still hit him behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Goff. That'll be caught by Kupp. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good look at the end of that one. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoff. He rips off a nice run there.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Isaiah Simmons, boy, he can move all over the field, and he gets a tackle for loss there.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man. That's Legette. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
And able to get this out to the 25. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And there's really no underestimating or downplaying the incredible regular season he had throwing the football. When you throw for over 5,000 yards.
Oh, his first throw of the playoffs is intercepted. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you, and that may have been what happened there.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Gall. And that is incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Now a 2nd and 10. There's Gall. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. So this is where the defense can really pin back its ears, bring it all, sell out to stop the run. This time, it'll earn him 2 points.
They definitely guessed right here. A run blitz all the way, and that's a bad feeling for a running back when he knows he's got to at least get it over the goal line. But all he sees are opposing jerseys.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, That whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. To the sideline and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now gone. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Coleman. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the air again. Gone. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 48-yard line.
Jones now in motion left. Here's Goff. Shoves him aside. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. Goff now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Coleman. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Again, Goff. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Foye Oluokun finding his way to the ball for a stop. A tackle for loss.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Gone. They'll get this one to Kupp, complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw is gone. Now they go screen, it's complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. Made his first, this now from 46 yards away. Fairbairn able to put this one through. So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
But sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Here we go. Ready?
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
33, yellow. Hut, hut.
Play fake. Here's Love. That's complete to DK Metcalf. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Ready, ready. 10 what?
Play action this time with Love. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
To throw now, here's Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Black. Ready?
Going back to Love. To Barkley on the check down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they get on the board, trailing now 8-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to push it in the big one. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn them to 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Jordan Davis, just a monster on that play, stopping it from going anywhere.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Goff now looks to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Here's Goff. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep, Trey Palmer. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that were happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Let's go.
And now Love going to change things up. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
First down, Dolphins.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
A first down carry for Barkley. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So a nice run there, and I have to think a strong running game of the playoffs, maybe even more critical than the regular season. And if you go by the numbers, the man they have running it here, he was the best in the NFL.
And since he led the league in rushing yards, I think it means he's going to see the ball a lot in this game, too, because that's what they're built like. That's what they're built around. So I think their offensive line, the tight end, the wide receivers, everyone is coming together, wanting him to get the ball and get it often, and they want to carve some holes out there for him.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Now Love. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. One quarter in the books, 8-3, our score. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Come on, set.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Here we go.
On play action. Love to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
It's third down and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
Love looking to throw it. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. T.J. Hockenson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is now. Gone. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. No gain on the play. And that's going to make it fourth. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Here's Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A third down gain of... Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Second and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
To the air again, Love. The quick slant caught. And the Dolphins are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Ready.
Barkley is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
52 boom. Hey, full fury.
Another try for Barkley. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Saquon Barkley. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Ready. Ready.
Love, they go play action now. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down.
Black, 95. Blue striker.
Throwing. Love. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be first and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, creates a penalty.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Dolphins will add on to their... A field goal does him no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all set. It's a 2-score game in the 4th quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs the football. And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the right hash, this from 48. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So they settle for just... The Dolphins advancing in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew.
Hi everyone, Scott Hanson with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Some big games to get to. We'll start in the Steel City. The Steelers at home to take on the Miami Dolphins. And this is Jordan Love. He'll find his tight end, TJ Hawkinson, for the touchdown. The Dolphins prove they are a force to be reckoned with. The number 5 seed advances with a road win. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's Jordan Addison. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Titans are moving on. The number 3 seed takes care of business in front of their home fans. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears hosting the Minnesota Vikings. And this is Chuba Hubbard. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Vikings make a statement. They are not to be taken lightly. The number 6 seed knocks off the number 3. Until next week, Scott Hanson, good night from Orlando.
first. You keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine. It's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Hey, crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. You can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. You're in dream land, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing there. Can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm bombing on the top of a Miami has a dolphin, the greatest football team.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game. This should be some battle. Off we go here in the divisional round. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On the ground, this is James Cook. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Loss of a yard.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
Now Allen to throw on second down. That's taken in. It's James Cook. Was brought down, and that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll get this out to the left flat. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. So, 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it. And back deep, it is Trey Palmer. Take it in at the 8. And he'll get a few yards. On this return, up past the 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Let's go. Check black ball. Ready.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. They'll motion over Thielen. They'll run the draw with Barkley. And he'll take nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
They'll motion over Thielen. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
This just kills you as a defensive coordinator. Here you are thinking you're going to get a 3-and-out, get off the field, pick up some momentum for your team, and you allow the quarterback to get loose with his legs, and he's able to pick up just enough on 3rd down to convert, and now you got to go back out and defend a fresh set of downs.
Here's Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 29-yard line.
Black, fight, 97. Cut.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40.
Cut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 30. Hey, Cole Fury. Check, smash.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 50, green.
Metcalf, the motion man.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Pitts is the man in motion.
50 red. Cut. Set.
Once again, it's Barkley. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And the offense are going to have a 1st and goal inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Ready. Cut.
Now Love. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Miami.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To start this drive, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, Allen. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Mike Green, he gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
if you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of
From
7.
the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Open man is Jennings. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The 30-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches.
Allen now off the bootleg. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's taken in by Jennings. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Open man, right side. He's got it. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16. Here's 1st and 10.
Another Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Burrow. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
15-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the handout, this is Cook. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
I should probably start ahead, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me rich.
From the gun, it's Allen. To the goal line and in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
apiece. And the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Love to throw it on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Ready. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Go play action with Love. There's Kyle Pitts with the ground. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Down. Ready.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up at about the 42.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cut.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that. From the 46. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Back. Yellow. 22. Check smash.
They send Evans in motion.
Hey, check mega.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Okay, ready?
Love. To the outside. Catch made by Evans. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
And it was probably a little bit closer than they would have preferred, but the decision to go for it pays off as they get just enough to extend this drive.
With Barkley. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
strike. Check strike. Hut.
They'll run. It's Barkley.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Ready. Hey, go. Yellow, 43. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Dolphin first down.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Complete. Metcalf with the grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
They'll take us down to the 23. Up from the safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 41 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Dolphins will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. Had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. On the return, this is Strong. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Give an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 on the pickup. First down, Buffalo.
Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
That's caught on the right side. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Oh, and now movement up front, trying to get the defense to jump. One of the offensive linemen moved instead. On fourth down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So, the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
On the double. Ready, set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
10 cycles.
Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line.
It's 5 seconds.
On play action, Love. Right-handed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
It is 3rd and long.
Set. 45. Right. Claws red. Black shot. Ready.
Now Love. Middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Allen now on 2nd down. That's crossed. Ray McCloud. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A carry for Cook. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It was clear this offseason this was an area of emphasis. They wanted to continue to fortify the interior of this defensive line, and with this young player, they think they've got themselves a good one.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. The catch made there by Sutton. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
Buffalo Bills.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Run with Cook. You talk about the moves, spinning out of that tackle, turning it into a gain of 7.
Brings up second down.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Buffalo.
17-yard line.
Scrimmage. That's about all.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. So now they'll throw it with Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, sets up 3rd down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. 3rd, they need 8. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at it, engaging where the marker is, and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
And he's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be taken in at the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Love to throw. That's complete. It's Odunze. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Love. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 53 yards. Here's a design run. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
So after that kick, they cut the deficit to 3, and every point matters, especially in these close games. As they look to build on this in the second half, every possession coming away with points, touchdowns, field goals. It's going to be one of those back-and-forth games.
This field in at about the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Down. Cut.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's second and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
10 flat.
Love to throw. Catch made by Thielen. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Room for run past midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Miami.
First down, Miami.
Here we go. Set. Black 40. Ready?
To throw is Love. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bills have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Black open. Let's go. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Love. On the run to the right. taking off. And it'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Red, yellow, red, 38. Check, huh?
Throwing on second down, Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. Throwing is Love. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Second and 10.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43.
Metcalf, the motion man.
Hut, hut.
A second down throw for Love. Metcalf holds in that one. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third.
They'll look to pick this up third and a yard.
Here we go. Claws red. 10 black. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
33. Yellow. Hut.
Love to throw it on first down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed. And the Bills are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
On second down, here's Allen. That's taken in by Jennings. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there's all holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down. And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need-to-have-it situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on third down.
A run up the middle with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. From the gun, Josh Allen. Right side, catch made by McLeod. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Big play there for the Bills.
pre-snap. The quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, they need 5. On third down, they go with Cook. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. On 1st down, it's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Love. We'll get this into the hands of Thielen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now Love. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
1st down, Miami.
Love. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
First and 10 now from the 36. To throw is Love. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit. I think it actually saved 6 points, but he got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Shamar Turner in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Love. Fourth down drive. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
And that is no good. He missed it. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Allen on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Burrow. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. And when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. In this case, they do it for a loss.
He's to the 15. And he's into the end zone. Late score. Touchdown, Bills. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try.
The Bills are lining up for it.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will get into the end zone and book the lead up by 2 more. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line.
Down. 52.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. But you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
That one intercepted. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. There's a handoff to Cora. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Once again, it's Cora. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bills add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This is taken in at the goal line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, Love. Middle of the field, he's got Evans. And the mark is down just shy of the 40. Up from the 39. They come up on 1st and 10.
First down.
Hey, computer.
Love to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Ready. Hey, right. 95. Ready.
Back to the air, it's Love. That's made by Thielen. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Come on, set. Black 40. Hey,
Metcalf, the motion man.
Mega. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. There's Evans, he's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
Striker, going red. Let's go.
Here's Love. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Love to throw. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline, it'll be an incompletion. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. Love will lead the offense. Looking to go for 2 here.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Black open. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Dolphins 21.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Bring him down for no gain. Second and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll run the toss to Cole. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through to blow up that play behind the line.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
So the defense finds themselves in a tight spot. They have very little room for error at this point in the game, Mike, so they have to continue to get off the field, no more points, and that sack's going to go a long way towards doing it.
The Bills bringing on the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. He's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Ken Black.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. Go play action with Love. Going up top for Evans. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 41 yards.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Hockenson in motion.
30 seconds.
Love to throw it on first down. Out to his right. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And it'll bring up second down.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. Here's first and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Now Love. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Here's Hockenson in motion. Back to throw is Love. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the market.
Second and 2.
Second down throw for Love. And he will score! Game on! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Miami. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Greg, very big touchdown there. Makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
Now a big play here. Dolphins will go for 2. From the gun, it's Love. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, this is Strong. And he is stopped at his 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Start this on the ground with Porter. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On the handoff, this is Cora. forward for about 3. It's second down. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts.
Pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. So now they'll throw it with Allen. That's into the hands of Cole. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bills first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Brown 80.
Allen will throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Buffalo.
That's another Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Johnson. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. And third and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Looking to throw. It's Allen. They'll set up the screen here to Cora. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Third and long. They'll drop the throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away, and he's taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Black, 95.
Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Throwing on second down, Love. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Passes kick is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. Uh-oh. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Here's first down. To throw is Love. Going up top for Evans. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
The Buffalo crowd being heard before third down. Here's Love. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They go to a knee, and that will do it. Next stop, the AFC Championship game. So it's a win here for the Bills. They are moving on as the #1 seed. Victory means they lock down another home date next weekend. Look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.